Hi, everyone. Pastor Scott here. It is our devotion for January 31st. We are launching into February. We are into our fifth book of the Bible, and we're using the devotions this year to launch into reading a book each week. Some weeks we'll split the books apart. We've been mentioning that before and maybe adding a few together. This week is the book of Deuteronomy. We're already there. And you can read it pretty easily this week if you take the next few days, next 7 days, and read 5 chapters a day. You're going to get through it that way. So, Deuteronomy is there, and we know as a church, because we went through this book together last year on our Thursday night studies, how important this book is. And Moses wrote the book, same time frame as the others in the mid 1400 BC area. And he wrote this book to remind God's people what God expected from them, to remind God's people what God expected from them. And the outline of the book is pretty easy to take a look at. You have basically 3 sermons in there. You have a review of the journey they had been on through chapter 4. You have the laws in verses or chapters 5 through 28. You have the covenant and what that meant in chapters 29 through 30, and then the farewell part of the sermon in chapters 31 through 34. And one of the most key verses of this, and there's so many in this, and Jesus quoted Deuteronomy a lot. So you have to understand how important this whole section of the Bible is. But if you turn over to Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 4 and 5, it shouldn't be surprising to you at all that I would say that's a key part of what Moses said there. And in chapter 6, verses 4 and 5, and maybe we'll go even a little further. It says, Hear, O Israel, Yahweh is our God, Yahweh is one. You shall love Yahweh your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might. These words which I am commanding you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your sons, and shall speak of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up. And it goes further to explain just the totality of how we live our life by God's words. And so that's why I'm excited in what we're doing again this year with reading through the Bible. We need to know God's word and live by God's word in the culture that we're in. And also, it helps us to share the gospel with people and let them know of Christ's love for them. So, hope you'll be with us Thursday night for our prayer time at 6, Bible study at 7, and then, of course, we will be going through the key really amazing part of Isaiah chapter 53, verses 4 through 9 this week. So, I'd encourage you to be here Sunday with us as well. So, hope you have a blessed week, and we'll see you soon.